I'm Lucy with Ross Monster, and today I want to show you around the newest used vehicle to be added to our used vehicle inventory. Some of the great things about buying a used vehicle from Ross Monster: A, our builds are built to last, so just because it's used doesn't mean it's not going to be a great adventure vehicle. Second, this is going to give you access to our Ross Monster service team, available 7 days a week. Lastly, you get access to the Ross Monsters Owners Group, which is a great way to connect with like-minded people and get tips and tricks about the trade and hear about other great adventures that you can take your van on. Let's check out this vehicle. So this build is going to be on a Sprinter 170 extended, so you have a nice big footprint, plenty of room inside. It's also going to be a 3500, which means that you're going to have that dually in the rear. Before we step inside, I'll just talk about some really fun exterior highlights that this customer chose to kit this vehicle out with. So starting all the way in the front, we have an aluminous front bumper with brush guards. Inlaid into that front bumper, we're going to have some fog lights as well as our Warn winch. Moving rearward from there, you'll notice that we have upgraded suspension. So we have a Sprinter 3500 all-wheel drive rip kit. That's going to lift this vehicle up a little bit and also make for a great off and on-road driving experience. Because we have that lift, a nice feature they added are these aluminous side steps to make it a little bit easier to get into the vehicle. Let's check out the side. Continuing down the side of the vehicle, starting all the way up top, we have a Weekender roof rack. So on that roof, we're also going to have 20 watts of solar, which means that you have plenty of additional area up there to just hang out and really enjoy that area on top of the van, as well as everything around it and inside it as well. Underneath that roof rack, you'll notice that we have 6-inch LED lights. Those are going to be around the perimeter of the vehicle, so you can really illuminate camp at night. We have a Fiamma awning. As we move down the side of the vehicle, you'll notice that we have a flip-down outdoor happy hour table. So this just unscrews and then can pop down, and you can enjoy a drink outside. And then lastly, on this side, we have our flare space. So that's going to make for a little bit more of a roomy sleeping area inside the vehicle, as well as our Ross Monster MaxTrax table mounting system. So this is going to double as storage for the MaxTrax, but can also flip down and make a secondary outdoor happy hour hangout area. Let's check out the rear. So the rear of this van is really all about storage. So you'll see first and foremost, we have the Owl Van Sherpa cargo carriers. Affixed to that, we have an expedition box here. This is going to be a locking exterior storage box. Great to throw wet, dirty items in so you don't have to bring them inside the vehicle. On the driver's side here, we're going to have 2 bike racks there. So a great place to store your bikes. And then as we come around to the side, we have an aluminous ladder to get you up onto that roof rack. Let's check out the inside. Before I go into the specific features of this build, I'll talk about the overall layout as well as a few design highlights. So starting all the way in the front, we're going to have upgraded captain's chairs. Those are on swivels, so it makes for a really nice dinette area that up to 4 people can kind of sit at and enjoy. As we move rearward, on the passenger side, we predominantly have our galley. Driver's side, we have this massive wet bath and a little bit of storage. And then as we move all the way to the rear, we have our fixed bed, and that's going to be over top of our garage, which is separated by a hard partition, so you can kind of throw your gear back there and have it be out of sight, out of mind. When it comes to design, we have painted 5-panel door cabinetry, we have Duramax upholstered wall panels, we have white Corian countertops throughout the entire build, and then our dinette is going to be upholstered in crest leather, which is a really nice option because it's easy to clean and it's pretty rugged and durable to stand up to dogs or any fun toys that you take on the road with you. So I'm going to start this tour in the front and we'll work our way back. Starting all the way in the front of the van, we have these upgraded Scheelman captain's chairs. So these are really nice, especially if you're buying a van so you can go road tripping. So to have a really comfortable seat while you're out on the road is amazing. A few other nice features about this area: both of these captain's chairs are on swivels, so you can hang out with the people sitting on your dinette, which is upholstered in crest leather. This dinette is going to have a hinging back, so it can flip over and turn into a little daybed area. We also have tons of storage underneath it. It's currently housing a safe, but that could be altered as needed for the next owner of this vehicle. We are also going to have this Corian tabletop here that's going to be on a lagoon mount, so that can be kind of shifted in and out of the way or taken all the way down as needed. And then lastly, we'll have this headliner with a California Vans soft partition, so that's going to work really nicely when you're camped to create some privacy, but also for climate control, so that your AC and your hot air, depending on what's going on, stays in the area that you want it to be in. As we move rearward, we have our galley predominantly on the passenger side here. So this galley is going to have Corian countertops throughout. In the front, we have a 20-inch flip-up countertop extension. So that's going to really extend the usable working space of this kitchen. It's also so nice when you have this countertop space at the sliding door, because you kind of prep your food and just really take in the beautiful scenery of wherever you've parked for the night. Moving rearward from there, we have an Impava 2-burner induction cooktop. We're going to have a Cruise 160 fridge and freezer. So both of these are going to be drawers. You have a ton of space in here, so you can really extend your trips off-road and not have to come back and go grocery shopping or anything like that. Moving back from there, we're going to have our Ruvati 15x20 workstation sink with the cutting board insert. So again, when this sink is not in use, you just pop that cutting board in and then you've reclaimed that space as well. Underneath our sink, we're going to have a good amount of storage here. The sink is going to have a single stage water filtration system also, so that you can really make sure that the water you're drinking is fresh and clean. And then we're going to have some storage back here. So we have a huge utensils drawer there. And then underneath that, we just have some adjustable shelving. So whoever the lucky person is who ends up with this vehicle, as you decide what you want to take out on the road, you can adjust those shelves accordingly. And then lastly, we're just going to have all of this upper storage, except for in this one, which is going to house our microwave. So we have a 700-watt microwave in there, which is a great option for just quicker meals while you're out on the road. Moving over to the driver's side, we have our wet bath. So this is an incredibly roomy wet bath for a van. This is going to be 24 by 40 inches. We have brushed aluminum walls. This is going to also house our dry flush toilet. So dry flushes are great because they're battery operated, so you can charge it up. You can use it in here if you want some privacy or if there's inclement weather outside, or you can take it out wherever you want and not have to do your business in the van. Lastly, this is going to have a self-cleaning Nautilus retractable shower door. So as it closes, it's going to squeegee itself off, so you don't have to worry about collecting soap scum. This shower, along with our sink, is going to be serviced by our AquaHot hydronic heat and hot water system, so you can take a nice hot water shower in this vehicle as well. As we move back from there, we just have additional storage. So this is a really nice big closet. Again, adjustable shelves, or shelves that you can take out completely and store something bigger like skis, surfboard, whatever it may be. So before we head to the rear of the van, I'll talk about lighting and ventilation. So for lighting, we have these dimmable LED dome lights down the center of the vehicle. We're also going to have above cabinet lights, under cabinet lights, and we're going to have a separate lighting zone for our garage underneath this bed. So that's really nice. You never have to worry about, waking people up if you're loading at night or whatever it may be. When it comes to ventilation, we're going to have Sierra Lawrence T-vent windows in the front of that van. We're going to have a max air fan over top of me here, which can either pull air out or suck air in, depending on what you're doing at that time. And then lastly, we'll have our Nomadic 12-volt AC unit in the rear here over top of the bed. So whether it's cold outside, whether it's hot outside, you are covered in this 4-season capable vehicle. So all the way in the rear of the van here, you're gonna have a nice view of our fixed bed, which is over top of our garage. So the really nice thing about a fixed bed is that you don't have to worry about remaking every day when you have like a dinette or one that lifts and lowers, or a Murphy bed for that matter. So this is gonna stay fixed exactly where it is. You'll see that we also have a monitor in this area, so great for working or great for watching a movie before bed, whatever it may be. And then we're also going to have some L-track down the side of the vehicle here. That's just nice for some versatile storage options. And again, we have that flare space on either side to make it a little bit more lengthy and comfortable back there as well. So our fixed bed is going to be over top of this garage. Back here, everything is going to be built of black hex ply, so that's nice and durable to stand up to whatever gear they end up throwing back here. We have our separate lighting zone. We're also going to have our gear tray on 500-pound locking slides, so you can pull this out, load it up, pop it back in, easy peasy. Additionally, we're going to have an outlet so you can plug things in back here, as well as an outdoor shower. This is also going to be serviced by that AquaHot, so if you want to take a hot water outdoor shower, you can. You can also use this for just hosing down gear. Lastly, this area is going to store all of our systems. So on the driver's side here, we have storage for our AquaHot as well as our 30-gallon freshwater tank. As we move over to the passenger side here, we have all of our power systems. So we're going to have 990 amp hours of lithium iron phosphate battery bank in this vehicle. We're also going to have a 3,000 watt inverter, and we have 200 watts of solar up top, as well as an auxiliary alternator. So anytime you're going to crank your vehicle, you're going to be charging up your house batteries. That wraps up this van. Again, this is the newest van to hit our used inventory. This one is an incredible deal. It is beautiful inside and has incredibly low mileage. So if you have any questions about this build, reach out via the comments or just come directly to our website. We would love to answer all of your questions, show you around this build in more depth, and let you drive away with this amazing vehicle. So again, I'm Lucy with Ross Monster, and thanks so much for tuning in.